welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. I've just woken Minnie up. Today's video, you'll notice, is not me in front of my bookshelf. So I'm doing what I normally do on Instagram. So I'm going to be sorting out my autumn winter wardrobe. So I'm going to be taking out anything from my wardrobe that is spring summer and replacing it with 2 boxes of clothes that we've just got out of the storage that are autumn winter. Now I normally do this on Instagram and do it live through Instagram, but I'm not able to find the time to do that. So I thought I would do it as a YouTube video for you guys to watch. It might be long, it might be something that you just pop on in the background to keep you company. You might want to have a look and show all that. I'm going to be showing you the sort of clothes I'm going to be putting into storage or getting rid of maybe, or trying on stuff to see if it still fits. But that's the plan for the video. So this is going to happen in sort of, I guess, 3 stages. First stage being getting everything out of the wardrobe and piling up stuff that is spring, summer, stuff that I don't want anymore, stuff that I haven't worn, and a pile of coat hangers. That involves this sort of hanging section. This is David's hanging section. And then here I've got some folded stuff, and then this is some long hanging stuff as well. So you can see folded stuff and long hanging stuff. So that's phase 1. As I said, that happens in sort of 3 phases because it's hanging up stuff in 2 sections and then the folded stuff. Then we will replace with stuff from the boxes. So we'll put in stuff that has that is from the autumn winter boxes that I've got out from the storage. And then I guess the 3rd phase is just sort of like putting stuff back in that is down in this pile here, which is finished being washed and things like that. Also, I'm going to be pulling out stuff that might need some adjustments doing to it. My mum has got very nifty on the sewing machine recently, and she bought herself an overlocker for her birthday, so she's got plenty of stuff to be repairing my stuff with if necessary. So I guess we just get going. As I said, this video might span over a few days, it might span over a few time periods. We'll see what's happening, and I'm going to be hopefully trying things on as we go and deciding whether or not I'll keep things. So like I said, it's going to be long. Welcome to the long video. So as I said, I'm going to be doing a pile of coat hangers as we go. This is when the bed space just becomes more and more full. These are coat hangers, and I use this big wooden coat hanger. I would like eventually to get all to these sort of hangers, then I can leave these plastic hangers in the shop, and they'll become the shop's problem. I do have this big wooden hanger that I think is when I was a bridesmaid for my sister, and this is where I hang my belts, so that will stay there. Maybe I'll put that there, and I'm going to move you back a bit so you get a bit more view. So we've got a pile there of hangers. I'll keep stuff in there that I want to stay in there, and then stuff for the summer back there. So first thing, 2 things on a hanger, trying to avoid doing that. I've got this white Zara shirt that I bought secondhand this year. That will be staying because I feel like, well, a shirt, I guess. Maybe I'll also use this to hang things from while I'm doing things up. A shirt, I guess, can be worn any time really, can't it? Summer, winter, autumn, spring, layer it up, keep it open, etc, etc. And let me tell you, if you are looking for a white shirt, Depop, I'm still yet to use vintage, but Depop had an absolute plethora of them, and you will be about to see another white shirt that I bought on Depop earlier this year that's in here somewhere. So we're going to keep that. It's a bit fluffy because Minnie's fluff just gets everywhere. I need to buy one of those lint rollers, but that can stay. Then this is a Zara blazer that I bought secondhand on Depop. Again, plenty of blazers on Depop if that's what you're after. And I haven't really been much of a blazer wearer, but I've very much enjoyed wearing this, and I think the colour's really nice. And also it's a big sort of like, it's a good sort of transition piece from one season into another, because you can layer it up and it's light enough to not be boiling, but also you can put a jumper underneath it and it'd be warm enough. So I'm just going to stick stuff back in, and then I'm going to work it out into sections. Another one of those. This is staying out. This is, you're going to hear secondhand on Depop so many times. I bought this cos dress secondhand on Depop. Actually, I'm in the middle of doing Outfits October at the moment, which is why I'm wearing this Hocus Pocus witchy outfit today. Strange Magic. This I bought because I didn't own anything blue and I knew I would need some blue stuff for when I was Catherine Parr. Now this is from COS, which is a very expensive high street brand here, which I would never own anything from new, and I bought it second hand and it's lovely. If a little bit short, but with tights I don't mind it so much. Here's that other blazer I was talking about. I said I bought 2 blazers. This is also from Zara and this is green. It's double-breasted actually, this one. I'll bring the little... I'm yet to wear this one. I've worn the other one a few times. But it's nice though, isn't it? Oh, it only does 1 button up. This is a bit more sort of head of year 11, isn't it? But I think the colour's nice, and once I've worked out how to wear it, I will be wearing it. I do like green a lot. And it's quite sort of autumnal and Christmassy, isn't it? Particularly this green. I think maybe the shoulder pads in there are a bit sharp, but that can go with the other blazer. Then I've got this dress that I bought from Joni Clothing new earlier this year. It's the Dorno Porter range, and this, I love this, it's flower power. But actually, it shouldn't really be languishing in there. I'm going to hang it up here because I'd like it to be hanging on the longer section so that it's not dragging along the floor. So I'll pop that there for hanging on the longer section. This I'm also going to hang in the longer section. This is a dress that my mum made me. It's definitely spring summer, but because Outfits October is happening at the moment, there is a prompt in there which is handmade. My mum is in the process of making me a pair of velvet trousers, which I would ideally like to wear in October, but if she doesn't get around to it, I'm going to wear this with a shirt underneath. So these are both things that I need to hang up. She also made me, I mean this is so cute, a hairband to go with it and a sash to wear in my hair as well. I'll get her to take some orders, shall I? So she can just start making everyone clothes. Right, there's 2 things to go in the top section. I've got this Joni dress, which, if truth be told, I got it for Christmas, either last year or the year before, from David's nan, via David's mum. And when I opened it, I was like, that's amazing. They also got me a yellow cardigan to go with it, and I love yellow and denim together. But I never reach for this. And I don't know if it's something to do with the length of it. It always feels a bit big on me. So I think I'm probably going to sell that. I need to do an Instagram clothes sale, but somebody else will have more love with that because it's a lovely dress. It's just not really doing all that much for me at the moment. This is a dress that I bought from Topshop a few years ago, and I think it's very Anne Boleyn because it's green and black checked. David hates it. He says it's like a, what did you say, David? A pantomime sister. Oh, he's closed the door, he doesn't want to talk to me. Like a pantomime, like one of the ugly sisters from a pantomime. But I think it's quite fun, and I like it with tights. And will I keep it out though? Yeah, I guess I will. I'm going to keep that out. Now this is the first item going into summer. It's lovely. It's a Joni dress with, you're going to hear the word Joni a lot as well, with these lobsters on it, which I think is lovely, but this is definitely a sort of summer print. Anything sort of seaside vibes to me screams summer print, so that can go away for next year. So we've freed up 1 coat hanger. Oh, no, we've got a few things now. So this is a dress that I bought secondhand on Depop from New Look. It's a red dress. I didn't wear it at all this year, and I actually quite enjoyed wearing it a couple of years ago, which I haven't worn it since. So that can go back. It's very much like the emoji, you know, that red emoji. And then here's another dress that I bought secondhand on Depop. This is vintage Tesco. Tesco is a supermarket in the UK, and they do a clothing range, and this is like, I mean, I couldn't even tell you how old this is, but the Tesco label, if I show you the Tesco label, oh, I can't find the Tesco label. Have I cut the Tesco label out? Here it is. Tesco haven't had this logo in my lifetime. So there's the Tesco label, if anybody remembers, but it's super old because all of the elastic's gone, but it's a really nice summer dress. I really love the candy stripes, and I love the length of it, and I love the sort of like crisscross stripes of it, so that's nice but summery. Then I've got this, which I haven't worn yet. David's sister bought me this from a shop in Whitstable. It's got all these lovely cactuses on it, but this is definitely a summer dress, and I will wear that next year. Look forward to wearing that next year. She bought that for me just as a kind gift. Then I've got this, which I bought secondhand on Depop. And when it arrived, as is the case with a lot of stuff on Depop, it was brand new. It had never even been worn. I think I paid £7 for it, and the tag in it said £30. I like it very much. I think I'm going to keep this out because it's long sleeved. Also, I think it's very Catherine Howard, and I've got a Catherine Howard prompt in Outfits October as well, so maybe that will come up. I've got this skirt, which is from Cath Kidston, that David's mum and mum bought me for Christmas one year. It's very sort of like firework print. It's like pleated with all of these lovely patterns on. And I've got a few Christmas jumpers that this goes quite well with, so that's staying out. This skirt I think is a little bit bright for, and also I wouldn't, now it's getting into autumn winter, I wouldn't wear things like this with tights. The material gets really, really stuck to the tights. So I think I will pop that away. Love a bit of satin though. It reminds me very much of like school discos when I was in the 90s. These trousers I love. They're really, really old from Primark, and the hem kept dropping, but my mum fixed them so that now the hem is stitched on, and I just really, really like them. I think they go like, I love the stripes on them, and I love how big they are, I love how short they are. They go with loads of t-shirts, loads of tops. Very much enjoy. Then I've got a wraparound leopard print skirt, which I haven't worn for ages, but I do very much enjoy it. This was secondhand on Depop as well. And I'll get round to wearing that, I imagine. This, I bought a couple of years ago. It's called Bubble Leopard Print. So I really like the print on it. I think it's really unusual. It's from ASOS. I bought it new a couple of years ago. And last year I was thinking, oh, I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm so glad I didn't, because I've worn it a little bit and I love it. And I think it goes really nice with boots. I love the length of it. Is sort of mid-axi, because it's sort of, oh, you can't see. It's somewhere in between midi and maxi. And yeah, I really like it. It makes me think, don't get rid of anything, Lauren. But that's not always the case, is it? Right. This skirt, I'm getting rid of it. Because I bought it in Primark a couple of years ago. I don't buy clothes in Primark anymore, because #fast fashion. And I bought it thinking it was super cute and I really liked the pattern of it. It goes with nothing. It's this off-white colour. It's this sort of like browny, I guess it's quite cottagecore, but if you wear anything white with it, it makes this look really like fag ash stained or tea stained, because it really highlights how sort of off-white this is. If you wear anything dark with it, it doesn't go. It's just literally waited for me to get rid of, and I've had it in my cupboard now for a couple of years, still have worn it with nothing. It can be sold. Somebody else can enjoy that, I'm sure. Another secondhand on Depop absolute bargain that I've worn to death is this lilac leopard print midi skirt, satin again, with a big slit up the side, which my mum has, because I always rip slits in things because I've got a wide gait on me, guys. My mum's fixed that loads of times. I wear it all the time. Wear it in the summer with t-shirts, wear it in the winter with a black roll neck. It's one of my favourite outfits to wear. There we go. Then I've got these big trousers, which I think are going to be they're lovely, but I think they're very much summer trousers, because the wide leg, I think, suit a sandal, and also the wide leg I imagine will be dragging in any amount of wet sludge as the months draw in. This I think I'm going to sell as well. I bought this from secondhand on Depop, and I bought it secondhand on Depop when this was still on sale in ASOS, but I don't love it. It's a little bit too short for me, and I mean I'm all for a crop top, but I think where it sits is a bit irritating. I love the stretch on it, but yeah, it just doesn't, I just don't love it. So somebody else can have that who will love it. 3 things for the sale. This I bought secondhand on Depop this year and haven't worn again, haven't worn yet. Now, I've been following an Instagram account called The Closet Journal, and it is a capsule wardrobe Instagram account whereby the creator has curated a whole year's worth of wardrobes using different pieces. And one of the pieces that they did have was this sort of linen-y blue striped shirt that she was wearing a lot, or pairing a lot with different things throughout the spring and summer. So I don't think I'm going to wear it now. I bought this secondhand. It was from Georgia Asda, and when it arrived, it's a little bit itchy. I might give it a wash with a bit of softener and see if that makes any difference, but for now I won't be wearing it. but we'll see. That's one of the going into the pile to see if I wear it next year. This I absolutely love. It's a second-hand on Depop Topshop shirt, pink with black and white stripes. I bought it because I thought it would be great for Catherine Howard outfits, and I've just loved wearing it with a little black top I've got from Uniqlo, which you'll see at some point that I wear under everything. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed wearing that, so there we go. I've got this top, which I bought second hand on Depop. This is from Topshop, and it's got these big sort of sleeves. Actually, I was considering wearing this today over this top, because I think it's very sort of witchy. So yeah, it's maternity, which I didn't realise when I bought it. So it's got a lot of room in there, but it means it doesn't lend very well for tucking in. And as you can see, I'm a big tucker inner. So I enjoy wearing it, but it's not my ideal piece. I'd like it if it was a bit more form-fitting. This is also staying out. Oh no, it's caught in the track. I'm caught in a track. There we go. Luckily it hasn't damaged it. This David bought me for my birthday or Christmas last year. It's from Joni. It's got this space print. I've actually got 2 dresses with this print. The other one is long sleeved, but this is more of a tea dress style. I've worn it for Outfits October already because I used it for the prompt stars, because as you can see, it's covered in stars and planets and spaceships and all sorts of things like that. That might actually lend well to hanging up because it is a little bit longer, and like I said, it was caught in the track. I've got this, which every year I'm like, oh yeah, that would be so nice just to throw on in the summer. This is from, I bought it when I was a student with my student loan prop from Topshop. And it's a size 12, but weirdly, it fits perfectly. Arms and everything, because I always think Topshop comes up small as well, but the arms fit. And every time I've got it on, I was like, yeah, with a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, that would be so festival vibes. Never ever wear it, but here we are again, putting it back in storage to see if she wears it next summer, because I just can't bear to part with it. It's just one of those things I just think I really, every time I see it, I think, oh, I really like that. And yet she's never worn it. Another item going back, because it's summery, is this rainbow Joni dress. This rainbow Joni dress, actually, no, do you know what? I'll put it away. I'll put it in for next summer, but if I don't wear it next summer, I might put it up for sale because I love it and the idea of it. David's just kindly told me he's making me a cup of tea. This little knitted vest is definitely staying. It's very good. I wore it last week, and I bought this second hand on Depop, and I wore it over a shirt, and it really kept me warm all day on what was a chilly day, so I would definitely be wearing it. I wonder if it'll go over t-shirts and stuff, but I really, really like it, so that will be staying. Then we've got 2 things on one hanger, which, as you will previously know, is not allowed. The first thing is this amazing, and I really do mean amazing, jumper from Joni Clothing, the Dorno Porter series with cats on it, and it is so lovely and so warm, and I've been wearing it as a sort of like cardigan come wear with everything, and also it's big enough to fit David as well, so if we're cold we can put this on. I also just realised that I was talking about this stripy dress before David offered to make me a cup of tea. The stripy dress from Joni I really loved, and I remember buying it as a sort of like treat for buying new clothes, because I don't buy often new clothes. But I feel like the stripy colours are a bit of a... They're not bright enough to be sort of like bright and garish, but I don't really know. Maybe I should just tell myself it's sort of like, Minnie, you're being so cute. Like maybe like a sort of more 70s palette, or what would you say? But anyway, it's going in storage. It will come out in the summer. This also I would definitely count as a summer out item. It's or a spring item. It's a shirt with this sort of broderie anglaise collar. However, I'm keeping it out because it's the shirt that I plan to wear under this if my mum doesn't pull her finger out and make me those velvet trousers. So that's that. Then we've got this white shirt that I mentioned. There will be 2 white shirts coming up. This is definitely more of a summer white shirt, so I'm going to put that away. Oh, the tea David made me, this was second hand on Depop as well. The tea David's made me is a mince pie tea, and it smells so Christmassy. Then I've got this, which flower print is definitely sort of spring summer for me. But I feel like it's quite 90s. Daisies very much remind me of sort of like 90s stuff. I think I had some trousers that were very much in this style. And I'm going to keep it out, I think. in case the 90s prompt comes out, because I haven't got any better ideas for my 90s prompt at the moment. I mean, by the time you're watching this video, maybe I may well have worn some of these outfits anyway. This was secondhand on Depop. That was also secondhand on Depop. This is, I've got this out because I love to wear it over t-shirts, and I think it's a really great, like Catherine Howard. I feel like I've mentioned Catherine Howard a lot in this video, but I think this is really fun over t-shirts, and I've worn it sort of like under jumpers and stuff, because this bit poking out the top and these bits secondhand on Depop. I don't actually know where that's from because the label has been ripped out. Then I've got a collar. I need to find what to do with my collars. Pop-yo collar. That's going to stay, but maybe fold it up, so I'm going to put that there. This I bought secondhand on Depop. I love it. I think it's proper 80s. I can't wait to wear it because I bought it in the summer, and it's quite sort of like sweaty material. I love these sleeves. I just can't wait to wear it. It's like this sort of purpley pink colour. I think it looks really vintagey, and I think it will look great with some big gold earrings and stuff. Can't wait to wear it. I don't know what I'm going to pair it with. Maybe like, oh, imagine with a pair of gold trousers or something. God. That's what I need to get looking for, gold trousers. But I'm going to keep that. This is definitely summer, isn't it? This sort of little peplum top with gingham on it. Secondhand from Depop, you'll be surprised to hear. That can go as well. I'm actually pleased I'm getting rid of, I didn't think, because winter and autumn clothes take up a lot more room than spring summer clothes, don't they? So I need all the room I can get. These two I'm keeping, both bought from the same person from Depop. They're from Warehouse, and I love wearing them on their own, but also I thought they'd be really great for winter, wearing them over shirts and stuff, particularly as it's going to be cold. This I think I'm going to pop away. This is from Georgia Asda, and it's quite a good top. I love big leopard print anyway, but the top itself is stretchy with sort of like t-shirt material, and the sleeves are made out of like shirt material, so but maybe I'll keep it. I'm going to keep it out. That was a change around, wasn't it? She changed her mind on that. Keep that one out. Then another one of those collars that I need to do something about. This one might be a bit of a spring summer collar, but we're going to keep them out because I feel like they can be better. I forget about them just being like on stuff, but they're cute. Right, and then the last thing is this suit that I bought secondhand on Depop, and it's lilac, and I love it. It's a little bit big for me, but with like jumpers tucked in and stuff, it's fine. It actually needs a wash. I haven't washed it since it arrived because I never really know how to wash suits, particularly blazers. If people could let me know, do let me know. But that's going to stay out because I like to wear sparkly stuff under there. Right, okay, so that's everything put back there. I'm going to have a little sort out in here just to get it into an order. So let me do that and I'll speed it up. Well, that didn't take me very long at all. So I've done it in dresses, skirts and trousers, shirts, knitwear. Oh, shirts. That needs to go with shirts then. I've done 2 sections for shirts. And then suits and blazers. So that's how much room that's taken up. There's going to be a hell of a lot more stuff to go in there. Should we do the big hanging section next? I think we shall. I think we shall. He's getting up here. And yeah, then I can hang things up that I'm going to keep here. So this is going to be a lot of jumpsuits and a lot of long things. Jumpsuits like this, 3/4 length ones, I'm going to pop away in storage. Oh, I'm so worried about throwing that in Hitty Minnie. She didn't even flinch. Because they're 3/4 length and I'm going to be up and down like a fiddler's elbow. And sort of like the patterns I think are a little bit summery, so that's not going to stay. However, these two are, these two are, so that one was from Jodie Clothing, these two are from Jodie Clothing, these two are made out of a denim, and I can wear long sleeve tops underneath these ones, they're full length. I love wearing them, and I love that zip, just love them. This one is the same as the gingham one, so a bit of a summarier print I would say, and 3/4 length, so not ideal to be wearing with wintry shoes, so that can go back as well. I am pleased with how much I'm popping back. Oh! I do apologise, I knocked you over. This is going to stay. This I bought second-hand on Depop. I thought I bought it for me Anne Boleyn reading vlog, but you know what? I think that's going to be so cosy. So it's a onesie in this sort of green and black pattern. Love this sort of 90s zip. That's staying. This, I think this is quite autumnal. Yep, that can stay as well. This can definitely stay. Things with stars on, definitely autumn, winter. This is long sleeved, but I would say the colours are a little bit, yeah, I think I'm going to pop that in storage. That's from Motherhood. They made it out of, what's the special word you use when your fabric is like out, dead stock? But it's a lovely, lovely, lovely dress, but for storage. Oh, this one, saved myself a job. This one's for storage as well, because again, quite summery. Reminds me of a summer dress that I used to wear when I was younger. So that can go back as well. Then this one is floral, but is it? I'm gonna keep it out. I might want to wear that. It's very good, sort of like if you're doing something in the evening, it can be formal enough for work or like worky enough for work, but nice into the evening. This I'm also keeping out because I wore this on Christmas Day last year. I will be wearing my wedding dress on Christmas Day this year, I've already decided. But I think I'll probably wear this around the Christmas period. It's this lovely pinky, my sister also really likes this dress as well, pinky shimmery dress, love it. So that'll be being worn around Christmas or maybe New Year or maybe when we go on our mini moon. This is summery, isn't it? Florally stuff I always think is a bit summery. Although I did keep that other one, but yeah, this one's going in. Careful, don't you fall over either. Oh yeah, this again. This one is going into storage. Another jumpsuit from Joni. I think we're gonna have to start a second pile, lads. Sort of like micro florals. They do this. They also do this in a pink floral and a leopard print. And I think next year, if I'm treating myself to new clothes next year, I'm going to buy the leopard print one of those, because I wore that literally every week during the summer. Because it's like, when it's really hot, I like to have fabric here and in between my legs, and it just felt really cool. So even though I was very covered, it felt like a cool thing to wear. Maxi dresses, I think, are summery, and I can't imagine wearing this without sandals or slingbacks. So that can go away. That's another Joni dress with the Dorno Porter range. There we go. This can stay. This is a work staple because I can wear long sleeves underneath that. It's a, you can see it's a work staple because I've got an NHS badge on it. I wear that to work all the time. So that can stay. This is summery. This is from Primark many, many years ago. A wrap dress. It's not the best quality. It's got a few pulls in it now, but I always feel very happy and bright when I wear it. And lots of people say to me, oh, I love that dress. Where did you get it? I'm going to bring you down a bit because I thought I was up there, but turns out I'm not. Oh yeah, we've got a hell of a lot of summery stuff here. Here's another handmade dress that my mum made me out of a duvet cover. This is made out of an Asda duvet cover that I'd had for years. And my mum made it for me as a bit of a practice before she made the one with lemons on. But it's very spring, isn't it? Eggs and ducks and stuff, so that can go away. But I loved wearing that in the summer as well because it's 100% cotton. It was barely touching my bod. Perfect. Oh yeah, we've got a few summery things here. This is also summery. This is difficult to wear a bra with, but I think last year I just thought, fuck it, no bra. So that's quite nice for the summer as well. Second-hand on Depop that was. This as well, big gingham dress, loads of material, and just sort of be under that sweating one out. God, I mean, I love not to be sweating one out. It's so, makes me so happy putting, you think I'm happy putting all this summer stuff away, you wait till you see me getting the autumn stuff out. This I'll keep out because it's quite a good work item. This I bought one year to wear at Christmas, and it's now, you know when things gradually make their way to like work wardrobe, it's now part of the work wardrobe, so that's nice. This I'm going to keep out as well. It's a embroidered dress I bought last year on secondhand on Depop, and I wore it for the embroidery tag last year. The only thing is that there's gaps in between here, which you can't see when it's like this, but with tights you can do something with it. So I wouldn't, sadly, because it would be a perfect dress to sort of wear, sort of with no tights on as a transition piece, but because the gap's here and you can see your actual vagina, you need to wear tights with it. Oh, that's not still going round. Oh, I'll turn it around there. I want all of my hangers to be hanging in the right way. We're running out of space up there, guys. This is definitely summery. Parrot and print from Monkey. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to get rid of this. I said to myself, if I don't wear it this summer, I'll get rid of it. So I will pop that in the selling pile. When to sell though, because this is all summery stuff. Like, it's not ideal people buying summery stuff now. This is going to go away as well. It's a jersey dress from H&M many years ago, and I remember it being one of the first things. It's got these holes here which you tie up here, and I remember it being one of the first items where I started sort of like feeling very accepted of my body and thinking, oh, arc at me, I'm a size 16 and there's parts of my midriff you can see. So a good transition piece for the older body acceptance. This I think I'll keep out. I think it's quite golden, isn't it? And this, yeah, it's quite good, although unless you iron it, the pockets always dry open. Yeah, I think I will keep that out. This is definitely summery. That was secondhand on Depop as well. From Topshop originally, I think. ASOS originally. That can go though. I don't know if I wore that. Oh no, I did wear it once. This, guys, was my original wedding dress that I bought and I love. And I think I will wear when we go on our mini moon, so that I'm actually wearing it at some point. I've moved my wedding dress into the other room. But this was what I was originally going to wear, and I really loved it. Sort of like quite 70s. I thought the drapiness of it. I love this belt buckle being in the same material. I love the sort of blush colour of it. I love the neckline. Love these beautiful big sleeves. But then something else came along that I bought secondhand online, and I loved so much. But I will wear this when we're on our mini moon, and I will look so chic in it. So there we go. Excited to wear that on my mini moon. This dress I love. I'm going to keep this here. David's mum bought that for me from Never Fully Dressed a few years ago. Very sort of 90s and lovely. I sort of fluctuate in between, because my weight fluctuates quite a lot. I fluctuate in between this fitting me perfectly and this being just a little bit too small. So hopefully it will fit me perfectly, but who knows. Then two dresses that are definitely summery and can go. This one, which is a great staple for summer weddings and christenings and things. And this dress, which I wore to Simon's wedding, which is basically a wedding dress, but it's very sort of like boho maxi dress. So those can be folded, and then I'll put things back up there. Now let's see, because that is an area that's a problem area really, because it's always absolutely chock-a-block full of stuff. So I'd hope that maybe this year I'll be able to keep on top of it. But let's put things back. Ooh. Ooh. Be free. These are just not my ideal. They don't gel well with me because I'm messy and I don't fold things up, and these very much rely on them things being folded to be able to negotiate it. Now, at the moment, you think it looks bad now. At the moment, this is good. Now, because the summer is here, it means that things haven't been taken up as much. So the top one is swimming wear and sportswear. You can't even see the top one. Then this one has been long sleeve tops. This one has been short sleeve tops. This one has been things that need hanging up. So we'll sort that out first. Then we've got smarter trousers and denim. So let's start with the things that should have been hung up, because there'll be stuff here that needs to go back. So, oh, actually, this is a long sleeve denim jumpsuit. I'm going to keep that. That can hang up in Longland. So there's the first one. I was thinking everything here would be going back, but alas, and actually, this isn't going back either. This is a long sleeve star dress. I think I got this out because I was potentially going to wear this for the stars prompt. My sister bought me this from New Look a few years ago. It's really comfy, and I like to wear it with like bright tights and white boots. I always think it looks really cool. And I've also worn it with a red sparkly jumper before because I think it's a little bit Christmassy. So that's that. And then this one is also, this is my favourite dress ever from Marks and Spencer. This was sort of like a cult classic a few years ago. It's got this sort of celestial print to it and it's just so beautiful. It sort of lends itself to really nice formal occasions but also less formal occasions. I really love it. And it's heavy and just hangs nicely. I love it. So that's that one. Then something that is going into storage. Oh, where's she gone? There she is. Then something that is going to storage, just a Uniqlo t-shirt dress. That can go to storage, along with another Uniqlo t-shirt dress. Along with a dress that I bought secondhand on Depop from Saturday by Megan Ellaby. Really reminds me of Wimbledon. I mean, and I love the print on it, so that will go to storage. As will this, which is a dress I bought in Cancer Research that I didn't wear actually. This is from vintage Marks and Spencer, very, very sort of light material. It says it's a size 14, and it fits me well, which I was surprised at because quite often sort of vintagey stuff comes up small, but that fits me well. And then I've got this top, which is lovely. I think it is a summer top where it's sort of like off the sleeves, secondhand on Depop as well. So there we go. Oh, and this is a tie for that dress from Joni earlier, do you remember? Oh, this one. So I'll pop that round there. I mean, I don't ever wear the tie with it. I hate tie sashes. I don't think they add anything to dresses, if I'm being honest. So yeah, let's put these bits back. I think I'll move on to t-shirts next. I'm a bit perplexed actually as to where half my t-shirts have gone, because I've just been working with this small pile of t-shirts and I normally have a lot of t-shirts. So I've obviously, maybe they'll be in the autumn winter boxes, but I'm perplexed as to that. I don't put all t-shirts away because I wear a lot of t-shirts all year round, particularly under cardigans and stuff like that. So, but I will put away sort of maybe the lighter coloured ones or the ones that I haven't worn that much. This one's from Joni Clothing. It says Étoile, l'étoile, which I believe is French for the star. It's a bit of a strange colour this, isn't it? Because it's grey, but almost like a purpley grey. It goes quite well with denim though, but I am going to put that one away. Need to make another pile. She's running out of pile space. Another t-shirt from Joni Clothing. Pretty much all these t-shirts are going to be from Joni Clothing. That says Pride and Prejudice. I enjoyed wearing that earlier this year during June Austen. This I'm going to keep out. It's a vest from Uniqlo that I wear under a lot of shirts and blazers and stuff. This sort of thing used to terrify me, these tops like this, because I used to think it used to make me really, really blocky. But I just look really good in it, so I don't know why I was so upset. So yeah, that's going to stay. That can go in there. This one I'm going to keep out as well. This is from Lucy and Yak. It says keep on moving, keep on grooving, and I really like the fact that one of the people on there has got really hairy legs like me, and I wear that under a lot of stuff, and also it's quite oversized, so it's good that I can wear, and I'm really excited about getting these out. I've got a lot of like bodies which are very tight fitting, and I like to wear them under t-shirts and stuff, so that'll be nice. This is going to go. It's a shirred new look top in white, which I can't imagine getting much wear out of. This as well, CK jeans top. Don't even know where that came from. Oh, this obviously I'll be keeping out. It's my Six the Musical t-shirt. I bought this as a treat to myself in January because I've been allowing myself to buy one thing a month for myself. And that was my January purchase, and I've been wearing it loads because I've been working my way through reading those Six the Musical books. This is going to go, these two will go into storage because they're both quite summery. A stripy t-shirt there from ASOS and another t-shirt from Lucy and Yak that says make waves like the moon. Wondering whether or not I should... Yeah, I'm definitely missing t-shirts because at the same time I bought this a couple of years ago, I bought myself a t-shirt that had lots of sea creatures on the front, and that's not in here, so... this will also go. It's just a black cropped t-shirt with this sort of very short sleeves with this sort of cabbage effect or something. I don't know what that's called. Minnie, you just can't get enough of it. Disco Rules. I think I'll keep this out. That's from Joni. Disco does rule, doesn't it? Disco, 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 disco. Then I've got a long sleeved, no, short sleeved stripy t-shirt that I bought that me and David could be matching, but I don't know where David's one is, so maybe I'll put that away. Same with this one, it's got Joni, got a dinosaur on it, and then the same with this one, which I think is very summery. It's also very 90s, but I'm going to put that in storage as well. Now, this little pile's getting big, isn't it? Because it's encroaching on the screen, so I'll put some of these down here. And move on to long sleeve tops. I imagine all of those will be staying. Long sleeve tops, plus a few bits which have fallen down, including a poncho. I mean, I don't think I've ever needed a poncho, but I imagine the time will come when I'll need a poncho, so we'll leave that out. And this is a headband for running, so that needs to go on the top shelf, so I'll put that over there as well. This long sleeve jumper, which I love, from Joni Clothing. My sister bought that for me. I think it's a few years old now, because one thing I will say about the Joni stuff is that it washes up so beautifully, and it really stays sort of tight and in, like, stays in shape and like rarely bobbles. However, this one is a little bit on the bobbly side, and I think it's just because I've worn it so much. I just think it's so fun. So that's definitely staying. That's an all-rounder. So that's going up there. Then I've got this, which is from Saturday by Megan Ellaby. Bought this second hand. Love the clashing prints. I'm waiting for the clashing print prompt to come out of the jar so that I can wear this, because I love the zebra print with the stripes. I just think it's a great top. I've got another one of these tops that I wore for the Anne Boleyn prompt, which was checkerboard green and brown, which go beautifully together, green and brown. Never would have thought it. Then I've got a series of these for, oh, here it is. Here's the checkerboard green and brown with hearts in it. And I just love the way they fit. I would wear, so like, I'm forever checking Depop for XXLs, yeah, tops of this, because I would just wear all of them. And I think they're going to go really nicely under t-shirts as well, in the same way that the bodies will. And as I said, I've got 4 tops here, all from Sainsbury's. These were £7.50, bought them a few years ago, and I wear them under t-shirts. I wear them under those jumpsuits I was talking about, and they're just very good for layering up, particularly as it's going to be no heating on in this house. Well, we'll wait and see, because I imagine it's going to be freezing, but the old energy crisis has meant that we've been really thinking about energy and dressing warmer, and that is very much a layering thing, isn't it? Layers. So there we go, there's the 4 of them, so they can all go in there. I'll get to, I hate this top one, because it's fitness clothes, but where I sort of go, one minute I'm deciding I'm doing running, next minute I'm not, so it all just sort of stays up here, just in the way, basically. Out of the way, but it's awkward. I imagine all of this will stay, but just get folded up and put up there, and because it's high, it's hard to reach. Let's sort out all this crap that I'll put straight back up there. So, headband, fitness t-shirt. In fact, I'm gonna go fast through this. Vest, another fitness t-shirt. Because sportswear from Girlfriend Collective, very important. Best leggings and sports bras I've ever owned. I've got the legging shorts, cycle shorts, and this sort of sports bra that I wear all the time as a normal bra, because it fits really nicely under some tops, so that needs to be more accessible. And then I've got, and that's in like an olivey colour, and then this one, which is a bit, the bra's a bit, I would say skimpier, but not. And these leggings, beautiful. I'd feel amazing when I'm running as well, she says, having not been running for weeks. This one is absolutely smothered in deodorant. It needs washing. I don't like my big belly going, or my boobs going, and they really, so they're not going when they do, so highly recommend. Lucy and Yak fitness leggings, do not recommend so much. They've really faded. I don't even know if you can see that, but they've really faded. And they were £50 bloody a piece. Knee support, running belt, 2 more knee supports.
Running headband, running jacket, faded spice t-shirt that I can't wear anymore because it's absolutely faded shit.
Amazing, these are amazing. Botocco swimwear range that make swimming costumes out of recycled bottles. This one's got narwhals on it and stars, and I've got another one which must have fallen down the back. Yeah, it has. Running torch, head torch and that. This one's got triceratops and leaves on it. This one I feel like is more of a sort of summery swimming costume. This one more of a wintry one, just purely because of the stars. So yeah, pop all that back up there, I think. Keep these at the top and that bra at the top, because they're more likely to be worn. I must get back doing some running again, because I do enjoy it, but it's just being bothered, isn't it? Woo! She almost fell over. You can see how perfectly I've just put that back up there. But there we go, there's the bits at the front that I might need more. Trousies! Ooh. Green trousies, they can stay. Light blue denim. Oh. That can go in storage. Light trousers, they can go in storage. These were bought second hand on Depop. These trousers, which I think have seen better days, they're so fluffy. Do I want to keep them out? Because I wore the green pair of these this week and I really enjoyed wearing them. Yeah, we'll keep them out. A sash from a dress, like I said, I hate sashes on dresses. These trousers from New Look, oh, the sash from these might be these. I do need a pair of black work trousers, so keep those out and get that sash back that I've just thrown to other side. These are lovely. These are bought in Ireland years ago in Primark. Oh no, they're not. These are bought from Sainsbury's, but I love the sort of like rust colour of them. I think they're really autumnal. These trousers I bought in New Look. I don't really like them that much. I'll probably sell them. I imagine somebody else will have a better time with them than I. They're New Look trousers. Yeah, do you know what? I'll sell those. They just don't sit on me very well. These are bought second hand on Depop. They're not in very good condition, if I'm being honest. I'll see if I can wear them. I bought them for a colour blocking prompt that I never got round to wearing. Oh, these I like. These are bought second hand on Depop. They're from New Look. Big elasticated waist. Comfy. So they can go back in the trousers slot. And then the last slot is the denim slot. Sash City, those ones I know are going back. This I'm actually going to get rid of because the play suit that comes with, I never wear it with it. I've got these red dungarees that I bought from, yeah, I will keep these out. I think every year I'm like, I might get rid of these. And I always say things like, oh, well, they're really bright, so I can wear them in the summer. But truth is, they're a bit too heavy duty to wear in the summer. But they're also red, so I can wear them in the winter. And truth is, they're a bit too tight for me to fit jumpers under. But we'll try it again one last time. These sort of jogging bottom denim trousers, I think I'm going to put those in storage. I haven't really reached for those at all. Shorts, they won't be being worn. Second hand on Depop. White trousers. I can barely be trusted to wear white trousers in the summer, let alone in the winter. These dungarees, which I think are quite nice. They're like, I bought these dungarees in Primark years ago. I'm really surprised at how well they've held up, actually. Just as the dungarees were on the comeback. And I love them. These trousers, oh, these are denim trousers that I was hoping would stay in a bit better knit than this. They're from Tesco. It's got one of those like fitted belt things that I don't feel like work very well on trousers. On dresses they tend to work quite well. And also I feel like they faded quite badly. I'm going to keep them out and see if I can, because I like the high-waistedness of them. I'm going to keep them out and see if I can maybe put a black denim dye on them, or see if I can do something with the belt. When I say see if I can, I mean my mother. These trousers, which I bought second hand on Depop. Now, I mentioned fast fashion earlier and how I don't buy things new from Primark. And there's one brand that I wouldn't even buy stuff second hand from just because I feel so about them. And that's the brand Shein, which is where these jeans are from, which I didn't realise when I bought them second hand on Depop. It didn't say they were from them. Sadly, I really like them. And I'm not going to get rid of them, I've bought them now, but Shein, or Shine, bad company. Wider leg dungarees like those. This, which is very summery, that's the sash that goes with it, so they can go in storage, and this can go in storage. So there we go, put the denim back in the denim hole. And the next section, which I imagine will probably be on another day, will be me emptying my autumn and winter boxes into these cupboards, which I'm really looking forward to, but I imagine will probably be on a different day now. So I'll see you on that day. Bye.